Hi again, wrestling fans. Brett Wolverton here in the PWX Event Center. Premier Wrestling Experience presents Monsters Among Us on Sunday, October 21st, 2018 at Cabarrus Arena at 3 p.m. The fourth X16 tournament is coming up fast, and qualifying matches for one of the biggest tournaments in the Southeast will kick off in a big way at Monsters Among Us with two qualifying matches. In the first of our qualifying matches, the mysterious masked, chair-swinging luchador Serpentico looks to qualify over his Florida rival Saif El Sabah. These two have had historic matches for the Fest promotion in Florida and all over the independent scene. Now on October 21st, the storied rivalry between Serpentico and Saif El Sabah comes to PWX for the first time, with a place in the X16 tournament hanging in the balance. Our second qualifying match will see top-tier talent Drew Adler, who believes he should have already qualified for the X16, taking on the independent variable Tracer X. Adler was scheduled to meet Simon Grimm in September at Headlocks for Hospitals, but due to the postponement of the event due to Hurricane Florence, Adler feels he should be awarded a spot in X16. PWX matchmakers feel Adler must earn his entry into X16 and will try to do just that on October 21st against a semifinalist in last year's X16, Tracer X, who continues to impress PWX officials in 2018. Tag team action at Monsters Among Us will see the 2018 Crockett Cup winners, the Lethal Enforcers, accompanied by Amber Young, taking on a team that continues to grow in popularity, the Monster Squad, Billy Brash and Joshua Cutshaw. If there was ever a team that embodies the title Monsters Among Us, it would be the unpredictable Monster Squad. A win here could put either team in line for a tag team title match against the PWX Tag Team Champions, the Ugly Ducklings. For months, the Syndicate's Jason Cade has bullied PWX videographer Dutch. Dutch was going to be allowed to select a representative at Headlocks for Hospitals to fight Cade, as PWX officials saw Dutch stepping into the ring as a liability. Dutch, however, feels like it's his job as a man to stand up for himself and fight his own battles. PWX matchmakers were unsure of this decision, but a current PWX champion helped them make up their mind. Let's take a look.
Hey guys.
What's up, dude?
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so at Headlocks for Hospital, I know that I was supposed to choose somebody, and I chose the Hurricane to defend me, but obviously it didn't go through.
Yeah.
So I've been really thinking about something. I have to fight Cade. I have to stand up and be my own man and do what's right for myself. Because as long as this goes on, people think I'm weak, and I can't have that.
Dutch, I understand. I completely understand where you're coming from. We've had conversation after conversation about this.
You're right.
But it's a liability thing.
But even though it's a liability, if I'm not standing up for myself, then I get a bad name.
But you're an asset to this company, and it's a liability. Hey, Darius.
Hey, I'm sorry, I overheard. I was waiting for you guys, but with all due respect, Dutch used to train and wrestle.
Yeah.
He can handle himself.
Yeah, but that was years. How long ago was that? Like 4 or 5 years? 3 years? 3 years? He hasn't wrestled in 3 years.
I know, but I know it's just as good as anybody else, almost better than anybody else, that a man has to stand up for what he believes in. I mean, if I hadn't done that, then I wouldn't be here today. So give Dutch the opportunity. I mean, he knows the risk, he knows the costs, he knows the consequences. Give him a chance. Look, let me be in his corner. I'll train him if I have to. I'll be in your corner, but let Dutch do this. Come on. Don't neuter the guy.
You sure you want to do this?
Yeah, I need to.
You good with it?
You know I'm gonna have you sign off on some stuff.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Thanks, dude.
Be safe.
Yeah. Thank you, Ron.
Thanks,
I appreciate it, dude.
Yep.
I got you.
Darius.
Thanks, Ron.
You know I got you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you, bud.
Talk later.
All right.
Dutch has signed a liability waiver, and with the PWX Innovative Television Champion, the revolutionary Darius Lockhart, in his corner as trainer and coach, Dutch will take on Jason Cade finally one-on-one at Monsters Among Us. Cade will have the Tommy Thomas in his corner. However, one has to think that with Lockhart in the corner of Dutch, that he will neutralize any involvement from the Tommy Thomas and ensure that this will be a fair fight and that there will be a winner. Lockhart will also have his hands full at Monsters Among Us as he defends the PWX Innovative Television title against classless Mason Miles. Miles has been on a roll in recent months, winning the Opportunity Knocks Last Chance Battle Royal at Land of Opportunity to earn a spot in the Opportunity Knocks ladder match. Now, while Miles may have qualified for the Opportunity Knocks ladder match, he would sell his position to Battle Royal runner-up MJF, selling out and proving to be classless. There will be no bargaining or side bets, however, on October 21st, as the match is signed and the Innovative Television title will be on the line when the revolutionary Darius Lockhart defends against classless Mason Miles. October 21st will also mark the in-ring return of former PWX Tag Team Champion Harlem Bravado. Bravado has not been seen since X16 and is returning to PWX from an extended tour of the United Kingdom. Before Bravado embarked back to England, he made his intentions known that he would come back better than ever and challenge for the PWX World title. A win at Monsters Among Us over Slim J would put Bravado close to the front of the line for a shot at the PWX World Championship. Slim J is quickly becoming one of the most popular superstars, and his 2018 has already been one. And I cannot wait to see it. Due to the circumstances surrounding Hurricane Florence, September's Headlocks for Hospitals had been postponed. Will now take place on November 9th. We can announce here on the Events Center that special guests Shane Strickland, Cowboy James Storm, and ECW original Tommy Dreamer will be in action on November 9th. We also know that the PWX World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line and defended in Shelby, North Carolina on November 9th. Due to the postponement of Headlocks for Hospitals, PWX matchmakers and officials thought it was only fair to give Premier Wrestling Experience World Heavyweight Champion Elijah Evans IV, represented by the Tommy Thomas, two options for his title defense on October 21st. Let's take a look at how it all unfolded recently at Hebron Hall following PWX Pure 6.
Yeah. Hang on, Eli. Hang on. What's up?
Listen, real quick. We need to get something settled before we start announcing matches for Monsters Among Us. October 21st. Cabarrus Arena. You got to do that for us. So, listen. With the postponement of Headlocks for Hospitals, we're giving you two options for Elijah Evans IV in the PWX World Championship. Option number one is we'll continue with the scheduled main event last month and go with PWX Heavyweight Champion Elijah Evans IV facing Ethan Case.
Tommy, it's a rematch based on the weather.
No, that's option one?
That's option one.
No, that's not happening. Option one's off the table. Put his ass goes to the back of the line. He goes to the back of the line. He doesn't deserve a rematch.
But it was a postponement.
He doesn't deserve a rematch. Option one's off the table.
This is why we give him a choice, right?
Absolutely. Option two.
Are we sure about option two?
Yeah, I mean, if he's willing to accept option two.
Ethan Case doesn't get a rematch.
So option two is your choice.
Option two is my choice. Yes, Patrick.
Okay. Option two, PWX World Heavyweight Champion Elijah Evans IV with the Tommy Thomas will defend his PWX World Heavyweight Championship in a four-way match against John Schuyler, David Starr,
And Wolverton.
Walter. That's option two, bud. Sorry.
Thanks, Tom.
Eli.
Since the Tommy Thomas and Elijah Evans IV balked at option one, a rematch with former PWX World Heavyweight Champion Ethan Case, Evans will now be forced to defend the PWX Championship against not one, not two, but three challengers in the form of the product David Starr, the Southern Savior John Schuyler, and Walter. Now, many feel that Elijah Evans IV stole the PWX title from Ethan Case when he cashed in the Opportunity Knocks contract on the same night that he won it to rob Case of the title. Instead of meeting his maker at Monsters Among Us, Evans will defend against 3 world-traveled and very hungry challengers. The product David Starr, despite numerous appearances with PWX and impressive outings at that, has never been granted a shot at the PWX World Heavyweight title. Could Starr take the title overseas with him as the brand new champion? The Southern Savior John Skyler, a man who has only suffered 1 pinfall loss in 2018 at X16 against Juice Robinson, has been very successful in these fatal 4-way matches before. In fact, Skyler won both of his PWX World Heavyweight titles by winning fatal 4-way matches. Can history repeat itself on October 21st, and will Skyler be able to walk away the first ever 3-time PWX World Heavyweight Champion just 5 days shy of his birthday? Now, wouldn't that be a great birthday present for Skyler to enter the record books as the first 3-time PWX World Heavyweight Champion? Standing in the way of Skyler achieving his goal is also the debuting Austria native Walter. The heavy-handed competitor has made a name for himself in the WXW promotion in Germany and now could walk away PWX World Heavyweight Champion in his debut. Walter has the size advantage going into this fatal 4-way, standing 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighing in at 310 pounds. Fans, the Syndicate's Elijah Evans IV has no champion's advantage in this fatal 4-way match, as the contest is scheduled for 1 fall and any superstar in the match can defeat any other participant to claim the PWX title. This means that Evans does not have to have a decision scored against him to lose the PWX Championship. It's 1 fall, winner takes all at Monsters Among Us. Monsters Among Us takes place on Sunday, October 21st at Cabarrus Arena in Concord, North Carolina at 3 p.m. Tickets for Monsters Among Us start at just $15 for adults, general admission, with children's general admission starting at $5. You can purchase your tickets in advance by visiting our website, pwxpro.com. Get into the Halloween spirit a little early by joining the stars of Premier Wrestling Experience at Monsters Among Us, featuring qualifying matches for the X16, Dutch's PWX in-ring debut, a fatal 4-way for the PWX Heavyweight Championship featuring international star Walter making his debut, and so much more. In the Event Center, I'm Brett Wolverton.